So it's the toughest way to lose a Premier League match. Just how deflated are you all in that dressing room?
Yeah, I mean, of course, it's tough to lose football matches, and yeah, in this way, it's extra tough. So yeah, it's not a good feeling right now, but yeah, we have to come back, and we have a lot of games to go.
Yeah, did it feel like a missed opportunity though, especially going first this weekend, the opportunity to go 8 points clear. Now the gap is just 3 points with Man City about to play as well.
Yeah, I think it's an opportunity every game we play. So yeah, we have a lot of games to play. We've done very good so far in the league. So yeah, of course it's not good to lose football matches, but yeah, we have to keep going and to improve.
What's the key then to ensuring that mentally a defeat like this, especially in the manner it happened with the last kick of the game, doesn't actually affect the team as you move into your next matches?
Yeah, I mean, we have a game in the Champions League first, and then back to the Premier League. So yeah, it's a different competition, and yeah, we just have to keep going. And yeah, we're all, I think, a very good state, and yeah, we just have to take this as it is. And of course, it's tough for everyone, but yeah, we just have to move forward and look forward to the new games.
Enormous joy then for Villa. Here's the other side of the story, the Arsenal manager, Mikel Arteta.
Mikel, a real sucker punch to lose the game with near enough the last kick of it. How do you sum up the match we've just seen out there?
Yeah, in the manner that it happened at the end, obviously, really difficult to take. Yeah, in the first half we had moments. Obviously, had the best chance after, I think it's a foul on Ricky that Watkins goes through. After that, we started to control the game and had some good situations. You are always on the edge, especially when you don't manage the ball well when you regain it, and we didn't do that very well in the first half. And in the second half, we started really well, scored the goal. We were very dominant. But then we had periods that, again, the same issue appeared, and then we couldn't have the dominance, and we allowed certain open spaces. We gave 2 balls away ourselves to the opponent that could have cost us the game before actually the goal. And then the last kick of the game, we had the chance with Declan, push the ball across for Noni and Viktor. We don't score. Goal kick long, second ball, clear the ball, individual action, a lot of chaos inside the box, and you end up losing it. So it is painful.
In the second half particularly, it seemed quite difficult for either side to get any sustained control. Why do you think that was?
Well, I think it's the manner that we play, the quality that's on the pitch, and the moment somebody beats his own man and a duel, the space is open. And they are really good at that. Credit to them for what they do. They are a really good side. And yeah, we had our moments to go and score the second goal. We were very, very close in a few times. And at the end, I said, after 18 games unbeaten, which is a long run, you need to lift up and go again.
Do you see this as a missed opportunity, especially with playing first this weekend, where you could have gone 8 points clear? It's now 3 points to Villa in second.
Yes, but every week is going to be like this. I mean, we are 18 games unbeaten, and you're still, the margin is so small. So this is what we have to do. We have to focus on ourselves and certain standards that today, particularly individually, we didn't raise that level, and the effort was absolutely there, and yeah, use that pain to go again. That's football.
How do you ensure then that this defeat today doesn't derail any good momentum you've built up, particularly mentally in that dressing room?
Well, because the consistency levels that we showed with everything that happened to us has been incredible, so I have no arguments to think otherwise.
Thanks, Mikel.
Thank you.
Very philosophical. Wolves are at home next in the Premier League after the Champions League trip to Bruges in the week. You have to remember, this is Arsenal's first defeat in 97 days here.
Yeah, you know, and what was interesting was not losing for 18 games, and it's still, the margins are really short, really small. But like, again, you're listening to a manager who knows exactly where he is, what the team's capable of, what they should be doing, what can happen if you don't do certain things right. And he was right, they were individually, they've done some good stuff to continue to create against us. And that's what's going to happen for the rest of the season. That's why to win these games, to get the cushion, is because you're going to come up against teams that are going to be tough to beat like that. And you go away, you might get a point, but then you might lose, and then the cushion helps you to build your confidence so you can get those points back next week. But what you don't want to get into Steve, is losing those games and then losing another one, not winning at home, and then all of a sudden people catch you up, go past you, and then you'll feel the pressure of not being able to finish this off. But he sounds really good. He sounds very, very, focused.
This is the psychological side as well.
Yeah, and so he should be, really, because they've been on a fantastic run. They've conceded in the last minute of the game here, and that'll hurt, definitely, on the way down back to London again, and over the weekend it'll hurt. And it doesn't really matter. I don't think for 1 minute he'll be thinking of what might have been. Oh, well, listen, if we could have won today, we'd have gone 8 points clear, at least for 10 minutes or whatever the case may be. So no, I don't think any of those thoughts are going through his head. It's just been beaten today, so but you start again. But they've built up in that unbeaten run, they built up a great spirit, they built up a strength, you know, a will not to get beaten in matches. And that will stand them in great stead over the course of the season. The truth is this year, I think that we all think here at this minute, any team who finished this particular season in front of Arsenal probably going to win the league.
OK, so that is the match-winning hero, Emi Buendia. I mean, it's their best run since 1919. In the top flight of league wins. And as a manager, when you believe in the players, for them to go and do that, like I just said to him there, against the league leaders, what does that do to the group, Martin?
Well, you've just mentioned there, it gives you an awfully big boost of confidence. But it's just more than that there. It's the feeling that you can actually win these games. You know, you can take it right down to the wire. You can beat what I would probably consider at this stage maybe the best team in Europe.
Well, they're the only 100% recorded team in the Champions League, aren't they?
Right. So, so just the feeling in the dressing room that everybody will want to play. You could tell it in his voice there, Buendia, you know, just getting onto the field of play and then making your mark within an 8-minute spell. That is fantastic. And you're coming into a dressing room that players are, well, I mean, not just pleased with themselves, but pleased with their teammates, pleased with the manager, pleased in what the manager's saying. And every victory that you get, the manager's words become not just more important, but feeling as if, listen, we'll follow those instructions because not just we're getting results from them, but we feel that there's an end product to that.
Okay. This season, it was a really tough start for your team. Now, you're second in the league. How have you turned this around and what can this team achieve this season?
I explained to the Manchester City. Of course, we are going to focus game by game because we know our only success way is coming if we are doing like that. Trying to focus each competition. Now we are going to play Europe League. Of course, Premier League is our first target. Through it, we must get our objective collectively. And of course, how we are doing, how we are competing, how we are more or less sometimes even struggling, but reacting and quick, again, responding like we did today. I think this is the most important through the players. The players, they are the protagonists, and today they show it.
Thank you very much, Unai.
Thank you.
Unai Emery very happy, and so he should be. That's 9 wins in 10 Premier League games. The last time Villa did that was more than 100 years ago. How do you sum up the job he is doing?
Oh, it's unbelievable. We touched on it before the game, you know, where they were when he took over. Bottom 3, you know, he took them into what looked like a consistent European team now. Villa Park, he made it a fortress again. It's a difficult place to come. They're hard to beat. I look at the midfield there, they get through so much work. McGinn does such a good job in there as well, and Tielemans was making them tick. Rodgers off the left, you know, and Watkins, you know, was causing a lot of trouble in the first half. They've got the basis of something really special.
I tell you who looked lively when he came on as well. The other substitute, Marlon, I thought looked really lively, sharp, a different kind of proposition than Watkins would give the 2 substitutes. So no, I thought substitutions were great.
You need that competition, don't you? Certainly at the top of the team if you're going to be successful.
And we'll talk as well very shortly in extra time about whether you see Villa as title contenders right now. We're almost done on